to gain some big points here, Stress. So
here we go. Talking of big points, Zexro and Vinny have been performing magnificently this entire tournament. They got challenged by Aim Hero and Fax Fox at their landing zone very early on for many games today, but they managed to win that fight and have been able to secure it for themselves. They are at 0 eliminations, but it's all about the points now to try and hold their second spot.
Yeah, they had a different team land on them in this last game, though, which is kind of interesting. It wasn't for, Aim Hero or Fax Fox, but somebody else, but it'd be interesting to see how that fight actually concluded. I'm not sure if I saw the eliminations while they were up on the screen, but Blood X, Zappen, coming in aggressive on the low ground here.
Looking for Nate Hill, who seems to be at least split off or on a minimum on his own from this, and he tries to get around the corner, a bit of ring around the rosies, trying to find anything he can, but he is pinched from both sides, and BloodX finishes off Nate Hill.
Yeah, nice play there coming in from BloodX and Zappen. Really calculated play. As soon as Nate ran out, they knew they could just hold that ramp area and wait either side. Bam, pinched.
Here we go. Jesse's got that one elimination to his name. Now trying to fight up against Keolis and Maxaliber, who have done a good job themselves of getting into the late game very frequently in these 14 rounds that we've seen. Another duo that's done well. Shinken and Stompy have a victory royale to their name. And that's really the thing. There are only 2 duos who have repeat victory royale. It's Zayt and Saf, and then Animal and Aspect have been the only duos to put up at least 1 win, with Saf and Zayt having 3 to their name.
Americans too strong right now, Stress.
It's definitely the case.
America, please.
Definitely the case so far in this. You can see the overall leaderboards in the top left of your screen. Jamside and 7SSK, I think they've slowed down a little bit today, but yesterday they were just going for every single engage. Skype and Vato up there as well in 4th place, so really we've seen a lot of movement in the standings, and movement from Jesse as he tries to come over the top and look for the engage onto Stompy. Doesn't quite find it, will slow down, and the X2 twins will take a breather.
Yeah, and we take the action over to 7SSK and Jamside. These guys right now are currently 5th right now, and they've been holding top 5 consistently throughout the 2 days.
They've been good.
They've been amazing. This Russian pair have been owning it up.
That might be another underestimated duo, because in the first games we saw them really putting up the numbers, and I think it's been such an interesting way of shifting around the different games. We just saw Tajovsky unfortunately fall.
The Polish cannonball gone. Sad.
2 Rift to goes for 7SSK7, and those lightning bolts mean that Storm Surge is starting to hit. We've seen players trying to play around it, and unfortunately for Isma and Lolito, looks like they are the targets as Isma smote down from the heavens as, and you know, it's one of those things that players have been trying to play around a lot more, trying to be more aggressive where they can. But with this many players left in the lobby, there's always going to be somebody that's struck by it.
Seth actually currently in rank 21 as well, so he's going to be happy to pick up those eliminations, get some more points on the board, grind up to the ladder, hopefully, and get into that top 20 placement. Nero has now been eliminated. Yeah. He will finish rank 45.
Yeah, that was Tajovsky's duo. They had a good performance in a few games that we saw. But again, this game moves on, and there are many players left in it. As 7SSK7, Jamside, Camo, Issa, Majin, who placed 2nd in solos, is still in this game. Hunter, that's Keenstar's duo backing themselves away as Camo trying to just rain anything he can through. Vinny gets item. That's a big pick that we're talking about that affects that top 10 standings for now. Issa and Camo just SMG spray after SMG spray, trying to lock down the 5th place team, but they can't quite break through those walls, and Issa and Camo are going to have to give this one up for now.
Yeah, we're going to see a retaliation here from Jamside and 7SSK.
Ooh,
I think they're just going to back it out and play it safe for the time being.
Everyone's so focused on Jamside and 7SSK7 that Animal and Aspect are just running, jumping through the terrain, just with nobody firing at them at first. 7SSK7 incredibly low, and this is just a relentless onslaught from the SMGs. And now they push, now they try and close the distance because they know the damage has been done, and Edit through the window doesn't quite get it at first.
Oh my God!
Getting the first one. Camo looks for another. Azisa drops low, but it's enough to convert for Camo, and he Batista to pick up 2 eliminations for themselves.
And they say that console players can't edit. That was insanely quickly. That was amazing control play.
Absolutely can edit, and we just saw it in action, and now the Storm rolls through. It's Vinny and Zextro trying to maintain position for themselves as Saipan and BloodX are in the area. Jesse picks off Nikov. Again, that's Airwax had already fallen. Nikov and Airwax now out of round 14. And that's the end to their ESL. Top onto Zextro. This is our second place team. If Zextro were to fall here, it would be devastating for their chance. And Vinny is stuck in the Storm. He cannot now jump out away, and he just took massive damage from it as well. Milan getting rained down on, as is Bowman.
Yeah, they're just having to go round the circle here on the side of it, going the long way. They don't want to, they just want to push in, but they're getting pressured either side.
Let's talk about it. They're on the hill. Zayton Saf, like, he was taking the L up there, but the position they find themselves in once again is near perfect.
Oh, they didn't have to travel far. They've been up there a while. Let's just say that. I mean, they get rotated from Loot Lake, went straight up onto that hill as soon as it was in the circle, and, you know, just wait patiently. And now they're being rewarded with it with the best circle of their life.
Yeah, the scoped assault rifle, just easy to just eat through the shields, eat through the health, anything that they can, and you can see how far away. I said nearly 200. That would be after this game. They are currently 161 points clear of second place.
And the rotation is starting to happen. Everyone wants to get on the other side of that other hill, opposite the big hill here.
Yep. That does mean Zayt and Saf do have to move, and they're now not quite in the
they're going to go aggro on this team.
They're going to go aggro, try and pick up anything. That's Mota there. Mota almost gets that wall replaced, but look, 1 versus 2. Over the top, though, I think is going Zayt. Zayt trying to find that angle. Doesn't quite get it for now, and we're looking at it. They got Mota. They actually got him.
They're so quick that, you know, it just happens so fast. The edit play is coming so quick. And
Zayt got Eric as well, by the way, so that's 2 eliminations to add to the total. But we've got to look at the rest of the field. Violinen in a good position. Cripper and Boya, they're in 3rd place right now, and they are chasing Zextro and Vinny, who realistically, Zextro and Vinny just need to do as well as
to hold that lead,
to hold that second place. There's about a 50-point difference between them. Scram having a good second half of the day, just picks up 1 for himself as Cripper extends that lead that they are trying to keep for 3rd place at this. Saf drops down. Violinen trying to get any damage he can, and Zayt is trying to follow.
Yeah, there's a slow rotate. They're happy with those early happy with that early push. Oh!
Violinen all the way across the valley picks himself 1 up for their points total. Demo and Bizzle down at the bottom. We can see Cripper and Boya running all the way back thanks to that X-ray. We've got Jules, who picked up a victory royale early on yesterday. In fact, I believe it was in the solos. So many victory royales we have had, over 21 games split across solos and duos. And Mitro and Kuna have done very well throughout this tournament. And look at this inventory. He's got an RPG, he's got a heavy shotgun, he's got a silenced AR as well. Good position for him as Boya in the action feed picks 1 up for himself, and Scram has made an exit from this as he was just taken down.
I am very concerned, Stress.
You're very concerned?
Yes.
What's the concern about, Zakibus?
Where's